everyone. Thank you for tuning back in to The Dark Truth.
Hello.
I hope you guys had an amazing, awesome week.
Yes, indeed.
We did. A little stressful, but we got past it.
Nothing we can't handle.
So here we are. Thank you for tuning back in once again. And today, we're going to spice it the fuck up.
So since you guys liked the questionnaire that we did to one another in the first episode, we're kind of going to keep this flow going here and there when we feel that it's appropriate to kind of simmer down the craziness of our episodes.
Not be too topic-y, just...
Yes. So, again, today is Thursday, so we forgot again.
Cheers.
It is almost Halloween, so we're about to get a little spooky with these questions.
Happy Halloween.
Yes, we both have our little tins here filled with questions. These are Jessica's questions, so they are on my side. And those are my questions, so she would hold on to those. So we have a little bit of everything in here. We got a little sexual, a little emotional.
So this is like a little game. Where did you get this game from again?
I actually saw it from Being DB. Shout out to my girl. Go see her vlog on YouTube. So congratulations to her. It was a truth or drink that she did with her best friend. So it kind of motivated me to bring this up to you, and why not do our little own version, which is answer or admit. Hey, right? So it's either you answer the questions in the tin, in the little fake mason jar. I'm calling it a tin. It's either you answer the questions or you admit to something that you've been wanting to admit to someone for a while. Whether it's about your personal life, whatever. My phone is ringing. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, do that. But like I was saying, so yeah. So do you go ahead and start?
Okay. So again, these are questions that Ala wrote for me.
She's like, I know. Having a little dress down today, as you guys can tell, but it's okay.
I know you're talking about. I still look good.
I feel good, but it's a little dress down day for me. You know, it's Thursday.
Okay. Oh my god.
But let's go. You got a sexual one first?
What's the average amount of times that you need to have sex in a week to feel satisfied or to feel like you're satisfying your partner?
That's a good one. Good one to start with. Okay. So. Read it again.
So what is that? No, I got it in my mind. What's the average amount of times that I have to have sex during a week to feel satisfied? Okay, so right now, I'm just gonna say, like, in general, point blank, like, ideal situation, if I'm living with my man or whatever and shit goes good, 4 times
a week.
Average. Yeah, a week.
No, I thought she meant a day. I'm like, wow, she a freaky guy. She a freaky guy.
I mean, I feel like I have a high sex drive. I can say, you know, I enjoy having sex. So about 4 times, you know,
a week. So that means 4 out of 7 days out of the week.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it was every day, it would be great too. But I mean, to be satisfied, like for me to feel like it's okay, 4 days is fine.
Okay. Yeah. Little horrible. No, and don't ask me how about you because it's not my question.
Okay, yeah.
Because I know how she's going to be like, how about you?
I was thinking it, but I was like, you know, whatever.
Alright, let's see. Or long ass papers, okay.
I'm sorry. Mine is a fortune cookie.
Paper bags. What do you want? What do you want your kid to remember about his childhood? I want to always remember that he had a good childhood, that he had fun, that he was a reckless child, that he was never in danger, but it was just always fun. Because I remember my childhood being like that, like my mom giving me everything I've always wanted, and very spoiled, and just always got my way. So I want my son to experience that too.
Okay, that's great.
Your turn. This is exciting. I'm like doing math facial expressions, so
done. Yeah, we're all about the face expressions over here. Do you feel like you have to orgasm in order to feel like you had sex?
Yo, why are you getting the
sexual
ones?
I don't get it.
Shake it. She's getting the sexual ones back to back. That's not my fault.
So I feel like I have to orgasm in order to feel like I had sex. Sometimes. Well, yes. Now that I've gotten older, yes, that I've understood like what an orgasm actually is and what it feels like, definitely. Because if I don't orgasm, I just feel like that's it.
I'm fucking blushing because I agree, bitch. I'm like,
yeah, like I do feel like that's it. Like, all right, so you came and it's over. Like, are you tired? That's why they be, you deserve round, 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 round.
Yeah, but I agree, sis. I agree. I need to because once, like you said, once you learn the difference of just coming and orgasming, just coming is like not it.
You feel like damn, like it's like this hunger kind of that goes inside of you, like an itchy, like I need to get it out.
With the squirt and all that. Oh my god, let me stop.
Anyway,
TMI. But that's another topic for another day, right? So again, fortune cookie. What are the first 3 things that came to your mind when you hear and see Gladys? My name. Okay. 3 things that come to your mind when you hear.
Gladys, what came to your mind right now?
Food, clothes, love. Yeah. I love food. I love clothes, and I'm very to me loving. I lied. I'm a bitch, but it'll do. Your turn. You want a little boring with these?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, mine. That's a boring question.
No, it's not, but I'm excited. I'm just like.
Growing up, did you ever feel in competition with your sibling? Love-wise?
Okay, so like growing up, did you feel in competition with your sibling at all? Like ever in competition?
Love-wise, exactly.
Like in relationships, with anything, like the way you were.
Yes. I do think that I was in competition with my siblings because my brother's a fucking little smartass. And when he was young, he used to always try to make us feel stupid, like even like a little kid. Like he was always reading books, and I don't know, like he knew weird stuff. Like, do you know how many legs a spider has? Or something weird. And then we'll be like, no, he'll be like, oh, you're so dumb, ha ha ha, and answer it himself. But it's like, you only know that answer because you're a nerd. So I do definitely think that there was always like this competition, even with my sister. People always like, oh, that's your sister. We look so different anyway. But there's always this like, oh, who's better? Who's smarter? Who's this? Who's that? Who's liked more? And I'm the middle child, so I'm just the ping pong in between.
I feel that.
Definitely. I mean, you're a twin, so.
Yeah, but I'm still the middle child. Because I have my older brother, my youngest brother, and then me and Lily. I'm the youngest, but considered the middle. I don't know, it's weird as fuck, but here we are. You are living your best years. Okay, so yeah, she did add some affirmations here.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you for this. You guys can see it. You are living your best years. I am. Thank you for that. I'm going to keep this one. So I'm going to take another one or not?
Yeah. That wasn't a question.
Right. Fucking long as nails, okay. Another one, you are beautiful. Sexy. Okay. Should I keep going? No, I'll just go. Because how many you did?
No, but that wasn't a question. I did the same amount of questions. I
Okay,
just
great.
put like, 1 or 2 affirmations
Great,
in there because we said we were going to do affirmations and then we kind of like fell off of it.
Right.
So,
we're sorry about that.
we're going to get back on that. And
Because we want to just be the reminder for you guys that you guys are the best. You guys are the greatest. You guys are beautiful, smart,
amazing, awesome. You're willing, you're brave.
Yes. So here's a question.
Oh, shit, it's mad on. Tell me that right.
Between women, there's always some type of rivalry. Tell me about a time you dealt with that. Mom, sister, friend. Oh, that's funny, right?
Yeah, like,
So, I'm going to speak about an experience that I had to deal with yesterday. I wouldn't call this rivalry. I would just call it copycat. So, like we all know, I've kind of like started this little journey with my small business, whatever. And I've kind of a lot of people have inspired me, and I kind of tend to I have inspired others as well. But I'm dealing with this little dilemma right now that another brand is actually like just ping ponging off my shit. Like everything that GAC does, I kind of see it flowing to their side, and it's kind of like I don't want to say it as rivalry because I'm not gonna confront the situation. I'm not gonna approach it. I'm just like, wow, I feel like I'm in a battle right now with someone else's business and my own, and it's kind of not in any way or shape or form intimidating, but it's just like, wow, slap in the face because I work so hard. So it is. It's definitely like, wow, but shock my shit.
So I just a little question, quick question. So in an instance like that, like what do you do? Nothing, you know.
Right. As
Keep
a business
moving
owner,
forward.
it's
Do
gonna
you
happen
know this
a lot.
person? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. As a business owner, it's gonna happen a lot. A lot of people will, look at your stuff and be like, "Oh wow, I want to do something like that," and then just do the same exact thing without in their conscience realizing what they're doing. But you, as your business, you're the creator of everything that falls into, my panel, my business, whatever. I notice it. I notice it all, and I tend to support everyone. I support any business, even if we sell the same thing, because although we're doing the same thing, we're in the same business. We don't have the same talents. Mm-hmm. We're not the same person, so But in I don't ever do anything. I don't ever approach the situation. I don't contact them because I don't want that tension, and I don't want anyone saying, "Oh, she hit me up," or making it even more important
than what it really is.
Than what it really, exactly what it really is. So I don't really ever do anything about it. I just catch on, I peep, and I block you. So you have nowhere to look.
Hi, so you get black. He or she. What is an essential characteristic all mother and father should have? Exactly. I think bravery, and I was gonna say patience, but I'm not gonna say. I would say patience, yes, but there's a lot of levels to patience because I think I'm patient, but you're way more patient than me. Like, I think
so.
Yeah. Huh. Like I think there's everybody has patience, but it's just like that one ticking factor or like the length of your patience. And I say you have more patience than me because your patience length is longer than mine. Like your duration of annoyance and like kind of like dealing with that, I feel like it's like a longer span in a way. Anyway, so I think bravery and creativity is definitely something important. I think creativity is like the number one thing because when you're in school, they teach you how to, like you have to be how to be a doctor, how to be this, that. Like those are things that like that you learn and they're fundamental and educational. But I think creativity, like parents should always strive to have you in like ballet, little sport, let's paint, the type of things that we were trying to do now. Because I think like when I was little, I wasn't always painting, but when my, like there's times we would be like, oh, let's paint, let's do our arts and crafts, like let's have time where you could just be creative and that. Yeah, so.
Okay. I agree with you 100%. Bravery and characteristics are very essential to a child's growth and development. Mm-hmm. So yeah. How would you describe yourself? Okay. Oh shit! You just made me sound like I have this. Was that schizophrenic when you have different personalities? No, is it?
No, I don't know the name. But
yeah, definitely.
Personality disorder.
Oh yeah, Shorty said, "How would you describe yourself? Are Gladys and Ada two different people?" I would absolutely say so. I feel like whenever I'm in, it depends on my scenario. It depends on the vibe. It depends on where I'm at, and depending on where I'm at, it's how I would act. Because you can take me outside and we can go, for example, on a fancy dinner. I'm gonna act like the bougiest bitch you've ever met. I probably won't even curse. And then you take me to brunch with my girls, and it's just like potty mouth, potty mouth, potty mouth, potty mouth, potty mouth. And you know, you could bring me around your mom, and I'm gonna act like a mom. You could bring me around just your friends, and I'm gonna act like a, you know, like. But it just depends on where I'm at, who I'm with. I kind of tend to change up to kind of make myself feel comfortable and whatever.
Okay, so okay, but who's Gladys then? Which one is Gladys?
Gladys is my real name. It's it's who I am, and then Ava is my persona. That's who Ava is who I am when I'm with my friends, when I'm feeling freely, when I'm feeling fun. You know.
So how would you describe her?
Fun, reckless, careless. She's just fun. I don't know, when I'm in my Ava mode, I'm just fun, and then when I'm in my Gladys mode, I'm in my business mode. My professionalism is involved and all of this, but I don't know, it just depends which one you want. Which one you want, let me know.
I always know, no. I've always known you as Ava, you know. I've always known you as Ava. It's interesting to see, when you're like, my name is Gladys. That's why I asked you that question.
Right?
It's so funny to me because we've been friends for so long, and I always known her as Ava. And when I found out your first name was Gladys, I was like, what? Like,
mind fucked.
It was a mind fuck, but it's interesting to see you kind of like not be two people, but introduce yourself in two different names, like how you're saying. Hi, I'm Gladys. And I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Who's that? Shut up. That's not your name. I know.
Anyway, but
that's funny. If you know, you know. And if you want to get to know me, just let me know which one. That goes to you too, because Jessica and Anyana are two different people. But that's a whole nother topic.
You see, but my first name is the crazy way.
Jessica, yeah.
Do you feel it's necessary to, what does that say? Cry to express yourself. Do you feel it's necessary to cry to express yourself? No. And actually, I fucking hate crying.
She's not a Cancer.
I am a Cancer, and I fucking cry a lot. But I think if I cry, then I'm not expressing myself in the proper way, so that's not what I should do. So,
you learned that now as a mom.
I have learned that. No, I've not even as a mom. Just in like I would be in situations where, not that I didn't know what to say, but I just like didn't want to hurt the person's feelings, or like didn't want to be fucked up, so I would just like cry when people would talk shit at me and make me feel some type of way. But now I just like stay quiet.
Analyze.
No, I just stay quiet, and I'm like, okay, so I just come in my head, like, I think in my head, like, I'm not going to cry about stupid shit anymore. So, when I have a situation, I just be thinking in my head, like, I'm not gonna cry, and I'm about to say whatever the fuck comes out my mouth, because that's something about me. I don't realize sometimes if I'm being offensive or not. And it's not on purpose. It's like genuine, you know.
What is your ideal life like? Wow. You can you answer that? I want you to answer that for me. What is my ideal life like?
I wouldn't know.
No?
No.
I think I know what your ideal life would be like.
Oh, okay, on the beach.
No.
No, like that's my ideal life.
Okay, no, but I would think like, alright. I think your ideal life would be like you having a very good job. Like always in a suit in a fucking fire ass car, working in the city, like in Wall Street type shit. Owning a condo, and then Alexa's school's right down the block, so she could just pick him up and go upstairs. Her meals is already done. Everything's already done. She has the person that helps her. She doesn't have a dog. She got like 10 cats.
I don't want cats there. I don't want.
You don't want cats no more?
No, I don't want any animals.
She had this obsession with cats.
Okay, but
I think that's your ideal life.
Your ideal life. That's actually I think that's like superficial me ideal life.
Yeah.
But when you think about like when I think about, okay, if I was calm, if I, like money and all this
No,
stuff,
that's not
wouldn't be a
what
problem.
That's not the question. I'm gonna just say my ideal life.
Yeah, what's your ideal life?
So my ideal life, I guess it'll be like a realistic life. I guess you're saying, because my ideal life, I would think, would be me owning, like, my dreams coming true.
Mm-hmm.
So me having my boutique, multiple storefronts, me living in a beautiful apartment, like just beautiful with an amazing view. I don't want like a city view. I want like mountain view, some shit like that. And like having my son, like I see my son. He's grown already, so he's like doing his own little thing. My man is a stay-at-home artist father. 'Cause that's what he would wish he can do. So yeah, and I have like a fire ass. Like my job is fire. I enjoy it, and I wear a lot of luxurious stuff, but not like name brand, but like bougie furs, nice clothes, like cashmere. What the motherfucking like? I don't know, nice leather.
But you see, all those things are attainable. Yeah.
Those things. I read a quote today, and it was like, I'm gonna look for it because my cousin posted it, and I feel like it's perfect. The life you wish for. Hold on. I'm going up for it. I'm trying to be quick. Sorry, people. Sorry. So, the only thing holding us back from the lives we desire is our mind.
Yes.
So, when I read that and you asked me that, it's great. When you asked me that, I was like, holy shit. That came to my mind. The only thing holding us back from the lives we desire is our mind. So that my ideal life will come true, and it's gonna happen because I'm saying it's gonna happen, and I'm setting it true. I'm setting the intentions. It's gonna happen. Okay. It's your turn. Let's not stay in the ideal life.
A lottery. I feel like I'm getting a lottery ticket. Am I winning $500? How codependent are you of your mother still? Codependent. I don't think I'm dependent of my mother at all. I'm dependent of myself. Like I'm the one that knows all my issues, all my problems. My mom, she does help me. If I was to ask her, like, if I was in any hardship or anything, she would definitely, like, without a heartbeat, get it done, But I don't depend on her for anything, to watch my son, sometimes and stuff like that. Little simple things, but not a necessity, I don't feel like it's obligation.
What do you want your kid to remember about you? Rich, I'm sounding like I'm dead. How do you identify with him?
Okay, so the question is like, what do you want your son to remember about you?
Yeah, because you said so, like small sound, touch, singing songs, making. So, my son's definitely gonna remember that I cradle him a lot. I have to stop that because he's already 2 years old. I still rock him to sleep. I still hum him to sleep, and when he's in discomfort, I'd be like, shh.
I think that's
so he's like, so he's gonna remember those things,
Mhm.
Oh, because I still remember when my mom used to do those things to me, and I still want those things, but I'm not grown, so I'm not gonna sit here and ask her to do that for me. But I just feel like, wow, I still remember.
Bitch, I'll be going to my mom sometimes, Lolo, like, give me a hug. I'll be saying, give me a hug, and I sit on top of her, bitch. I don't care if I'm heavy. I'll be sitting on top of her and lay like that, like. Even though I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna get it real quick because not that you're old, but obviously I'm heavy, but. Okay, so go ahead, Jordan.
Go ahead, girl. Fuck you, right?
So you want him to you think he's always gonna remember that? Like,
yeah.
You cradling him and humming and. It's so beautiful. Do you feel like every woman should masturbate in order to know what really turns them on? No. Yeah, maybe.
No.
Yes.
Stick to your answer.
Wait.
Stick to your answer.
Okay. Wait. Do you think every woman should masturbate in order to know what really turns them on? Yes. No, I don't know. I'm a
I'm
little
gonna
bit
answer
misty
it
about
for
it.
you.
Okay, no, don't answer it for me because it's my question. You want to know why? Do you think everyone mentioned masturbate in order to know what really turns them on?
Like,
I feel like yes.
like their G spot. That's what I mean. Like, in order for a girl to know what really her G spot is, she must play with herself because
Yeah.
you need to know what type of penetration you need, what type, like fast, slow, or like even if you like that way of the moving or the sensation or whatever it is. But I feel like it's very necessary for a girl to touch themselves in order to know.
Definitely,
Like,
but I was thinking I was associating masturbating a little bit more to like watching porn. So I was thinking like, but you could definitely masturbate without. I think yeah, you should.
you should.
It's definitely necessary
Well, I
because
believe so.
you could like not even the speed, what way you want to be touched, where, how, if you want the fingers, not the fingers. You know, masturbation has a lot of levels to it because you could do it just on the top and then not touch. Which is where we're gonna get into a topic about vaginas very soon. Definitely because it's the clitoris, the labia, and what's the other part? I forgot.
I don't even know my part.
The vagina has 3 parts.
The whole.
And you know what the crazy thing is? I think that masturbation is very controversial because when you masturbate and then you create the sensation for yourself. Sometimes when you're having sex, you want the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So that's why orgasming, how the question is very important.
Yeah. This is the topic that we're gonna talk about. Let us know if y'all want us to talk about that. So that's your homework. If y'all saw this, we're gonna know that in 27 minutes, y'all had to see this in order to know that we're gonna ask y'all want us to talk about that topic we mentioned at 27 minutes? I don't know. Alright. What is your definition of beauty? My definition of beauty is not looks. I think it's how you are inside. If you have a good heart, if you present yourself well, if you have the best intentions, I think that you're beautiful. Because anyone can look beautiful and be the biggest bitch or the biggest asshole you've ever come across. And I don't think that looks define beauty. I don't think so. I just don't. The outer part doesn't mean anything to me, and I learned that the hard way. So, yeah, we're gonna go at this page to answer.
What is your type of self-care thing? Is masturbation involved? Yes.
Say it out loud.
What is your type of self-care day? Is masturbation involved? Yes. My type of self-care day is waking up, not being a bitch, without my son being in my house. So it would be like him with my mom or his somewhere. Waking up late. Like whenever the fuck I feel like waking up type of shit. Waking up late, getting up, taking a shower, getting real cute, getting my hair done, getting my nails done, going to get a massage. Probably before I do all of that, like I would probably get up and kind of be thinking about having sex because I'm a fucking hornball. So I'll probably go to the bathroom, masturbate in the bathroom, and then come out and like finish masturbating, come, and then be kind of like a little bit tired. So be like, okay, let me wash up a little bit really quickly, and then go do my hair and fall asleep, like while you're doing my hair. And then, before I do my hair, smoke.
That is awesome.
And then go do my hair and like kind of fall asleep while I'm washing my hair and da. And then after that, I would like get my nails done and then still be fucking high, so still be kind of like falling asleep. Bitch, that's awesome. Literally like a self-care day for me. And then nothing after that, like doing all of that, feeling my cute little outfit. Cause I would be in my leggings and like a cute little shirt, my nails look nice, going out to eat something tasty. That would top it off with some sexy cherry on top. At the end of the day. Mm-hmm.
Give a description of a woman or a woman that you what?
a woman. So one woman or various women.
Give a description of a woman that you looked up to as a little girl. Are you anything like them? When I was growing up, I didn't really look up to any women. Not that I could remember, honestly. So, I don't know. I've always looked at my mom as an inspiration, but other than, like, I don't know.
Alright, so like none of your cousins, well, you only have one cousin that you would look up, or like a female woman that was older than you, and be like, oh, she's so pretty, like I want to dress like that when I'm older.
Probably like dress up, but I've never.
I want to do my hair like that, like I want to look like that.
Yeah, but not that I can remember right now, to be honest, the exact person, because I know that would happen, around the industry and stuff like that, probably, absolutely, but not that I can remember, sis.
So when you were little, like what was the ideal woman that you looked up to? Like you'd be like, I want to be like that when I grow up.
Bro, like, I would say like someone that work in a bank. Like every time I go to the bank, I'm like, wow, she looks awesome. She looks great in her suit and her hair.
How we are?
So it's your turn.
It's my turn. Shopping was therapeutic. Is it still? Very much so. I love shopping. Even though we always spend an excessive amount of money, but shopping is amazing.
I agree.
I love it.
But in a way, I kind of have to disagree with you, friend. It's not therapeutic for me. It's kind of time consuming. It's exhausting, and it is not therapeutic anymore. I kind of feel like I'm pressed on time, a lot of pressure, and yeah, wasn't my question to answer, but I have to give my input. Three more. Okay. So does this. Have you ever been provoked to do something out of character? Every day, all day. Yes, since we spoke about it earlier, I feel like that situation really provoked me, and I'm just glad I didn't let it get out of hand. I'm glad that I didn't allow the situation to just consume me and let it darken my thoughts. Right. So no. I get provoked every day, especially by my son, my mom, my siblings, but I kind of keep my composure.
How does your son provoke you?
When he does things constantly, like when I tell him don't do something, don't do it again, papi, don't do it, and then you keep provoking me, and I'm gonna give you papao now. You provoke me to give you papao, cause I keep telling you the same thing, and you're not listening. So I think that's very provoking.
Definitely.
It's your turn.
You save yourself in your darkest hour. I am proud of you.
A little affirmation. Yeah. Should I go or you gonna?
Yeah, you go.
Okay. Most loyal thing you've done for someone. So when I was 13, 14, I fought for someone. So it was their beef, and I took it upon myself, and I got my ass beat.
Was it on your back or not?
Yeah. It's a long story. This is story time for another time. Not gonna get into it, but yeah, it was 15 bitches that pulled up on this one girl, and I was just not about to let that shit slide. I came outside, I was trying to talk some, and the situation just escalated, and I ended up having beef with all of them because she had beef with them, and it ended up being my beef, and I was the one that got my ass beat instead of her. So.
Real friends, brother, real friends out here.
Sometimes you have to admit when you get your ass beat, and that was the time.
My very last question. How many times should a guy masturbate, even in a relationship? I think that question is left to interpretation and meaning to you can masturbate as much as you want to. I remember there was a time in my life where, I'm not gonna lie, I was in a relationship and I was masturbating 3 times a day.
Holy shit.
I don't understand why. was I just thinking about sex so much, but like at that time,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just like, yeah, but I'm saying, yeah, and then I think that I would do it that much because I was with my son's dad at the time, and this nigga used to, like, when I would go to sleep, be masturbating. Like, I'll be in the room, and he'll be in the living room, and I'll find out because then the next day I'll open his computer. The first thing that shows up is porn. Yeah. So I would ask him, like, no funny shit, like, why was you masturbating last night? Like, what happened? Oh, well, you were sleeping, and so I just feel like maybe every day, I think men have, like, are hornier than women.
Not yet.
And they just have, like, this, like, Energizer Bunny stamina sometimes to want to have sex as opposed to women. So I don't know.
That's hilarious. Oh, we're going to end up with a freaky question. That's favorite least topic. What's your favorite sex position until you come? I like missionary.
Missionary.
I do come. I don't like to get into details and stuff like this free soul right here. But yeah. That'd be
okay, so when you're a missionary, do you come like that? Yeah, that's the one that makes you.
Yeah, I come.
Burst it out. Okay, amazing.
So we're gonna finish off with some affirmations.
Finish it off with some affirmations.
Yes, so I am beautiful.
I am brave.
I am smart.
I am resilient.
I am worthy.
I declare abundance, health, wealth, joy, money.
Love it. And I hope everyone receives the love we're sending you, the warm hearts and kisses to anyone who's going through a dark moment right now.
Yes,
we hope you overcome it with a lot of light. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope everyone has a wonderful
and share any stories you would like for us to just shed light and awareness to.
Yes. I hope everyone has a safe weekend. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Stay warm and safe, and keep the kitties close. Thanks for watching.
Good night.